What is up, folks? SK here, and today we're going to do a Bless Unleashed video. This time it's going to be over your UI, and this is just going to help you be able to understand what you're looking at when you go into the game from your basic UI perspective. So first, let's get into your basic screen. On your top right hand side of your screen, you're going to see your minimap, and the top left hand of your minimap, you're going to see whatever zone you're in. That's going to be a neutral zone because we're in a castle right now. On your bottom left hand side of your minimap, you're going to see your inventory, how much inventory you have. That's going to be important because your inventory does fill up very quickly in the game. Below your minimap, you're going to be able to see your questing portion of your UI. By pressing your left bumper and your right on your directional pad, you'll be able to open up a quick section of your quest to see where what your quests are, where they are, how far you are from them. And then you'll be able to set a tracker on your quest, as well as a waypoint, which will be able to show up on your minimap to show you where you need to go. As you can see, the little green dot on this side of the minimap over here. If you focus on the minimap, it's on the left side of your minimap, or left. I was gonna say west side. Well, the west side of your minimap, for you to understand that better. You'll be able to see where I put the little ball over there. You can press X once again to remove the waypoint. You can press A once again to remove the tracker on the quest. Now below that is your skill wheel. Your skill wheel is accessed by, once again, using left bumper. It's going to open up your pretty much your controller face on the right side. By pressing X in combination with your left bumper, you'll be able to activate your skills, and each skill has a cooldown, so be ready for that once you use that. Now, by using my left trigger, that's going to be my rage mode for this character. Every other character has a different type of resources they use. For the berserker, it is the rage mode. The button next to that is going to be B, which is going to be my shoulder charge. My shoulder charge can only be used after a roll. Each class, once again, has their own B button move that is able to use under certain circumstances. So on the bottom of middle of your screen, you're going to be able to see your HP bar. It doesn't show up really well until you attack. So I'm going to have to just run around and do a random bunch of attacks right now. So on the left hand side of that, you're going to see the numbers, which is going to be my level right now. I'm level 19. In the middle top portion of that, you're going to see my HP value. Right below that, the blank space is going to be my resource meter. That's going to be able, like I said, that's going to fill up if once I hit an enemy, or if I hit an enemy. Below that is going to be your EXP tracker. That's going to show you, that's going to fill up as you kill stuff, as you complete quests. You're going to be able to see how much EXP you're going to need until the next area. There is no actual numerical value of your EXP that you're going to be able to see at this point, but that might change because the game is going to be always evolving. It's a brand new game. Now, on the left hand side of the screen on the bottom, that's going to be your menu for your potions, your food, and your emotes. You can go through that by using your down on your directional pad, so you can cycle through your quick slot bar, and by pressing up on whatever item you want to do, you'll be able to use whatever that item is. Even if it's an emote, you'll be able to use that. Now, if you hold your left bumper, we're gonna go ahead and go near some other characters for this one, because this is gonna take some demonstration pretty much. I can't go to PvP mode, so I won't be able to show you that. But if you're around other characters, and say you're in PvP mode, or you're in a PvP situation where you want to be able to point out someone that specifically, you're gonna hold your left bumper and press up. That'll be able to put you in this inspection mode. Inspection mode lets you mark a target by pressing up, and then they'll be marked with whatever your little symbol is. So I'm marking this person with a diamond, I'm marking this person with a circle, I'm marking this person with a box, or I'm marking this person with a spade. And I'll be like, oh hey, put damage on spade, and then they'll go attack spade. Now by pressing down, you can mark a certain area. And like, hey, move to spade, or hey, move to box, or move to upside down triangle. Just stuff like that. It'll make PvP a lot easier, I believe. Personally, I believe, but like I said, I haven't been to PvP yet, so we'll see once I get there. Now above that is going to be your chat bar. To access your chat bar, you're going to use the left bumper and your left on your diagonal stick. I mean, left on your directional pad. It's gonna bring up the chat screen like this. Using your left bumper and right bumper, you're gonna be able to scroll through and see whatever chat you want to see. Using your left trigger and right trigger, you're gonna be able to scroll through and chat in whatever chat you want to speak through. Once again, pressing X, you're gonna be able to go through your emotes. Now, onto the more complicated part of the UI. The map. So, first of all, in the map, two major things that I want people to remember from this UI, and one is something I didn't figure out until just recently. One, you can change channels. There are channels in this game. Right now, there are only 2. That is subject to change. So, first of all, if you look at the bottom left-hand side of your map, right above where it says L to move, you're going to see hold down on your left stick to channel. That'll allow you to go ahead and change your channel. Like I said, 2 channels right now. I didn't find this out until about a few hours ago, to be honest. Aside from that, on the bottom right hand side, you're going to be able to see all these like numbers and things. That's going to be your currency for the game, and your enhancement material for the game, as well as your level, your EXP, and then your skill EXP. At the on your map, you can hold the right stick in to bring up your legend. This shows you what everything on your map is. Like, once again, the teleport things, they look like this when they're activated, but on the legend it's going to show you an unactivated version of one, as well as a soul pyre. The Ultimate area stays exactly the same. Starseed stays exactly the same. Everything else just like that stays exactly the same. But going on legend, you'll be able to see all these things on your map. A useful thing about the map is that, well, a useful hint about your map is that if you zoom out to where you can only see your soul pyres and your teleports posts, you'll also be able to see your alternate areas and your regional quests that are going on at the same time. Why is it important to be able to see regional quests? Because you're going to be using these to level up a lot, and you're going to want to keep up with those, because once again, you're going to be using them to level up. So, one other thing that I wanted to actually mention was that you can set trackers. Now, say you found a boss in an area and you don't like the boss. Sometimes they have like quests that pop up for the bosses, and you'll be able to see that the boss is like there, and you're gonna be able to run and get the HP for that boss. Okay, but now after that, like say a day has passed or a week has passed, and you're gonna be able to get back on the game. You don't remember where that boss is at. This boss is a problem for me because it's right over here in this section, and this is the Green Warden boss. So because I didn't know what the Green Warden boss was, I had to go wait until it spawned its event, and then I had to go find it, and now I'm actually able to remember where it's at. But if you have a bad memory, or for whatever reason you just can't remember where a certain boss is at, you can press Y to open up the quest tracker. You can put your monster marker, mark it with red or blue. Whoops, sorry, I did that by accident. Using left or right on your stick actually takes you to your next thing in that section, in that region that you're in. Your next node in your region that you're in, pretty much. So by setting up your tracker, you can actually edit your tracker, edit the memo, and then put, say, I'll put the name of the boss here. Green Warden. That lets me know Green Warden's going to be in that spot. I didn't save it by accident, but that pretty much lets you know how to do it. So I'm going to remove that. So that's pretty much it, aside from that, when it comes to the usefulness of the things on the map. Aside from that, in the top left hand side, you'll be able to see daily currency exchange count. That's going to be how many times you can trade in your gold for star seeds. Star seeds is going to be a very important currency in the game, so pay attention to that. And make sure you get your trade-ins every day. Every day, I promise you. Left bumper takes you over to your friends. I don't have any friends, so I won't be able to show anything about the friends list. Wait, do I have friends? I don't have friends. Huh. Oh, because it goes off of your Xbox friends, not your actual in-game friends. Okay, makes sense. So pressing A, you'll be able to go through and see everything about that person. View the profile, whisper into party, add the block list. Friend recommendations, whoever you just passed in game, if you just run an instance with them, you run a dungeon with them, it's going to show up in this list, and it's going to show you friend recommendations. If you want to add that person just so you can have them for a later time and date. The guild section looks just like this. I'm not going to go into any of these because this is private information, of course. Party section looks just like this. Press Y to invite. You're going to type in the person's name, and that'll send them an invite. Once you're in the party, pressing X or holding X will get you to leave the party. But once you leave, you won't be able to rejoin until they re-invite you. And I think holding A over a person's name will let you decide if you want to keep them, if you're the party leader. The state function I haven't unlocked yet, so it's kind of gonna have to wait on that one. And then the confirmation list is just showing you what you've just recently done. So because I did matchmaking, it made me enter a dungeon. So I queued for the dungeon, and then I went into the dungeon. That's pretty much what it's showing you. If I queued for the dungeon and then cancel queuing for the dungeon, it'll show you cancel queue. That's pretty much it for that. On the any start menu that you go into, if you hold left or right trigger, you're able to bring up certain menus. Left trigger will bring up the valor perks as well as whatever buffs you have going from the Lumina shop, as well as your prestige rank. If you don't have valor perks, you'll be able to press A to purchase those. If you use your right stick, you'll be able to scroll through your information on buffs you have running. Holding the right trigger will show you your character sheet, which shows you pretty much everything you know about your character. Your level, your EXP, your strength, your attack, your HP, defense, just everything you need to know about your character pretty much. And then what guild you're in, title, names, everything like that. Now, that's pretty much it for this section of the UI. On to the regular option section, which is going to be your 3 bars on the right hand side of your controller. I think that's a start. I don't know why they just stopped calling things start button, option button, or start button, select button, but that's kind of annoying to just have these 2 things that they don't actually have a name. I don't know if they have a name. I haven't actually paid attention to Xbox controllers or PlayStation controllers anymore. PlayStation has it listed, so anyway, pressing the start button and where the start button would be, it shows up with it like this. Once again, holding left trigger, right trigger will show you those menus. The Blessed Pass, which hasn't started yet, we can't be able to show you that. Matchmaking will take you into this section right here. You'll be able to choose from dungeons, abyssal dungeons, battlefield, warlords. Dungeons are going to be set into, I think, 3 or 4 different parts. One's going to be the arena, which is a 2-player mode, which you just go in, you kill a boss. Lair is going to be 5-person mode, where you go in, you kill a boss, of course. And then the dungeons are going to be the actual traditional dungeons, where you run through the dungeon, go through mechanics, and then you kill the boss, get your drop, and you leave. Abyssal dungeon is going to be the harder version of those dungeons. Battlefield is going to be your 15 versus 15 PvP, and then your Warlords Arena is going to be your 3 versus 3 PvP. Lumina Shop is going to be your Lumina Shop. We're going to cover that in another video. Skills is going to take you into where your skills, your blessings, and your combos are at. So going through, you're going to be able to go through, pick whatever blessing you have unlocked, check whatever combos you have unlocked as well. And we're going to cover this in another video because I made a mistake and I don't want people to make the same mistake that I did. So yeah, we're going to cover that in another video though. By going into bag, you're going to be going to your inventory, see your equipment. You're going to be able to see pretty much everything that you have, from your premium items down to general items, consumables. Premium items are going to show up over here, but they don't count as in your inventory space, so you're going to have to worry about them being in your bag the whole time. Quest log shows you all of your quests that you've done so far, quests you've completed, and then documents for those quests that you've done. By documents, I mean things you've read, because through the game you're going to be picking up books, you're going to be picking up scrolls, you're going to be picking up things like that have just, letters in them, words in them that, that go to the story. You can read them and figure out the story of the game, of course. Going down to campaign. Now, this is something I did not know, and please pay attention to this part. Going into the campaign section, you're going to be able to click on this, and when you complete a section of the campaign, you're gonna be able to get a reward. For the first reward was a bag expansion ticket. Second was a gold chest. I didn't know about either of these. I didn't know this was a thing until I clicked on it like at level 17, I believe it was. And I was like, oh, hey, free stuff. Because right here it said like you have unclaimed rewards or something like that. And I was like, huh, why do I have unclaimed rewards? So that's what that was. Now you're going to be able to see these other ones as well, but you're not going to be able to do these because you need to be a certain level and you're going to have to pay star seeds to unlock them. Yes, you're going to have to pay star seeds to unlock them. Yes, you're going to have to pay star seeds to unlock them. You're thinking, why do I have to pay star seeds to unlock these? These give better rewards. And then for the story, of course. Trials and titles. Trials and titles are going to show you whatever trials you've done, pretty much like your achievements for the in-game version of your achievement list. And the titles are going to show you all the titles you've accumulated throughout the game. And how to get them, of course. So going into union is going to show you what your union will be if you've unlocked the union section already. You can go over the traits to see what type of skill each union has, what type of boon you get from being in the unions, and you'll be able to actually activate these boons once you reach a certain amount of points. Below that, you're going to see Mastery and Reputation. Mastery and Reputation will just show you what your mastery is in whatever crafting you decided to go through. Reputation is going to show your reputation with whatever factions you are within the city. So in each city there's like the royal family, there's the Ardell traders, there's stuff like that. Things, they give you a bunch of repeat quests that you do daily, and it's a good idea to do those quests daily because they give you a ton of points, and you'll be able to redeem those points for things in the game. Going into wardrobe will let you check out your cash shop outfit. Clicking on that, you'll be able to actually take off your cash shop outfit or re-equip it if you want to. Because I already have it off, I'll hold X to take it off, and it'll put it back in the thing. Now I need to change my character's tattoo because it looks kind of weird, so we're going to put the mask back on. Going over to stable, you'll be able to pick on whatever mount you want to pick on, and that'll be your mount that you pick on for riding throughout the game. Now, I'm using my Rhino currently. This is the Ivory Unicorn, the one that you get for buying any type of the bundle. So even if you have the standard bundle, you're going to get this mount. Pressing X, you'll be able to summon that mount from within the screen right there. But to also summon your mount, you can hold left bumper and then press down, and that'll desummon and summon your mount. While your mount is summoned, you'll be able to see these three little these horseshoes on the bottom of the screen. That shows you that your mount has how many charges of sprint that it has left on it. And if you use one, it's going to look like that, and then it's going to refill slowly. Once you're off your mount, though, the sprint meter refills a lot faster. So we're going to go ahead and reset back to the Rhino. So the other thing I want to talk about was pressing Y on the options menu as well. Pressing Y will bring you to your announcement section where you can read the patch notes, check your sales, check the events, check your Bless Pass, and the attendance rewards that are going on. Pressing X will take you to another set of options, which will let you be able to change your settings, check the tutorial of the game, send a support ticket, emergency escape, which will take you to the closest soul pirate you've had activated. And then your Bandai Namco account is going to take you to your Bandai Namco account, of course. The EULA and the privacy policy, which are going to be there, of course. And your character selection screen. I haven't put a way to outright just quit the game from in the game yet. So to quit the game, you just pretty much go back to your home screen and press quit. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this UI video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and share if this video helps you out at any bit at all. Understand what the UI of Bless pertains to. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace. And there will be more videos coming later this week. I've been working on videos all weekend, so it just takes me editing and going through and making sure I'm not making a complete idiot of myself when I speak sometimes to get these videos out. But yeah, like, subscribe, and share. Peace.